Cancer. Let's go ahead and tap into the 2025 year ahead reading. We're just going to do a bit of a quick oversight into what you can expect here in this upcoming year. This message does apply to those with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So let's go ahead and tap in, see what is going on for you all here in this upcoming year. Exciting new energies. I don't know if you guys are ready for this new year, but I know I am. So let's see what's going on with my Cancerian spirit for 2025. What's their overall energy for the upcoming year? Okay, so your overall energy, Cancer, is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, some of y'all, your new favorite word in 2025 is going to be no. Okay, so look, some of you, your energy is leaking. You might be wondering why you're tired, why you're drained, why you feel like you got to be sleeping all the time. Look, your energy is going to go through a huge reset when you start setting boundaries with people, okay? Like I said, it could be as simple as telling people no. It could be as simple as, like, not right now, maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe later, you know? I told a client that before, especially those people that have a tendency to say yes to every request that comes their way. I encourage the client to get into the practice of letting people know, let me get back to you on that. As simple as that. So you're not feeling pressured to make a decision in that moment. And you're actually giving yourself the time and space to really check in with yourself to make sure, like, okay, is this something I should be investing in, giving to, pouring into, you know, XYZ or not? Okay. So I get that some of you, you're chronic yes men, yes women, yes thems, okay? And you gotta unlearn that, okay? I heard, what if they don't like me? So what? Like, get used to not being liked. Who, like, come on, at this big age, no offense. Like, I get it. We're all different in different places in our journey. But at this big age, you shouldn't be that concerned with whether people like you or not. There are going to be people that like you and respect your boundaries and, you know, still want to rock with you. There are going to be people that don't fuck with you because you have boundaries. Oh, well, fuck them. Because those aren't people that are good for your health, for your well-being. They don't care about you. Anybody that doesn't respect your boundaries, they do not care about you, okay? So that might be made blatantly clear here in 2025. You know, when you set boundaries with people, pay attention to how they react, how they respond to you, right? Because, yeah, that might be all you need to know, like, yeah, that's not the person for me, okay? So for the first quarter, what's coming up for you in January, February, and March, we have courage. For some of you, you need the courage to set those boundaries, right? You guys, you know, you don't like to be mean. You might have some people-pleasing tendencies there. It's okay. It's okay to maybe be the bad guy in somebody's story, you know, even if that's not your intention. That's honestly just how some people are going to perceive you. Some people are intent on misunderstanding you. Some people are intent on victimizing themselves. So there always has to be a bad guy, okay? And, you know, some people are going to make you that bad guy for not saying yes to their requests, for not being available to them, you know, for not being able to help them, whatever the situation may be. But you need to stand 10 toes in your conviction, okay? Stand 10 toes when it comes to your self-care. Some of you guys might just be in a year in 2025 where that's all you're focused on is self-care. You've given so much to others, and this might be a year where you're like, look, I need to pour into myself. Your aura probably has like a lot of tears and rips and it's damaged. So there may need to be some sort of aura repair process that you're getting into. There's a crystal. Golden labradorite is good for sealing tears in your aura. Some of you could have leaky gut too. You could have issues with your gut, your digestion. That is a physical response to what's going on for you energetically with your lack of boundaries, okay? For for some of you, there could be a situation in the first quarter, you know, like I said, it does require you to be courageous, to maybe stand up for yourself, to stand up to someone specifically. So do what you got to do. I hear you guys like clearing out your throat, you know, being ready to say something. So some of you could have issues with your throat chakra. If that's the case, it's because you're not speaking your truth enough. And sometimes your truth is telling you to like say no to somebody. Second quarter, April, May, June, we have financial health. So this is beautiful. If things have been a little struggling for you financially, it does look like things are going to be picking up. If you're already good in that department, things are going to be getting better for you, okay? So there's going to be a lot of growth. If you're looking for, okay, what's the time of year where I'm probably going to make the most money? It's going to be during that second quarter, April, May, June, okay? You will also start to notice your financial health improves as you set these boundaries. So some of these people might be relying on you financially, okay? And you're just like, okay, we can't really do this anymore. This isn't working. Or maybe you're going to have to kind of adjust the terms of whatever agreements that you might have if you're tied to people monetarily, okay? So this might be a time, too, that you're connecting with a financial advisor, someone to help you grow your money even more. Some of you might get a money tree during the second quarter. Tend to that and watch your money grow as well. You could be coming up during the second quarter and people are going to have their hands out. So you need to be mindful of that. I don't know if you're getting a raise, a promotion, a bonus. You could be winning the lottery or something like that. And motherfuckers, hands out. Okay, so you're going to have to be ready to be like, even if you can't say no, like I said, you know, let me get back to you on that. You know, sometimes you will find you're not getting back to people at all. Oh, well, like, they'll be okay. Other times you will get back to people and you're like, okay, I've had some time to think about it. Maybe I can't give you this amount of money, but I can give you this amount instead. Or, you know, I just don't really have extra money to be given out like that. But, you know, I do know my job, they're hiring for XYZ position. Is it something you'd be interested in? I can refer you, like that type of situation, okay? Because, yeah, I get it. You might have a lot of people that rely on you financially. And usually Cancer, you guys do kind of find yourselves in that position because you're so giving. You guys don't know how to say no. I'm sorry. Let's see what else is going on for my Cancerians here. Someone could be, like I said, maybe getting a promotion, but I'm also getting switching careers. So you could be switching careers and then like your salary could be getting bumped up to like 6 figures is something that I'm picking up on here. And so you might want to be mindful of who you telling. Like, okay, yeah, tell people you got a new job, but don't be letting them know like how much money you're making and stuff like that. You might get really excited, like, damn, this is a lot more money than I usually make. But in your excitement, you might be oversharing, and then people are over there already kind of pocket watching you, and they're like, oh shit, let me go and see what I can get from Cancer. Third quarter, friendship, okay? So this is July, August, September. So your community comes into focus for you, groups, organizations, clubs that you might be a part of, okay? This is a really sociable time for you during the third quarter. Get out there, have fun. Now, you know, you might have to set boundaries with some friends, okay? That could be something that's coming through, you know, hey friend, you know, look, I know you be going through it, but I'm kind of tired about hearing about your toxic relationship every time we talk. Look, let's keep it a buck, okay? Don't nobody want to hear about that shit all the time. You know, hey friend, you know, some of these conversations we have, they kind of getting a little heavy. It seems like it's veering into the realm of maybe needing a little extra support, possibly professionally. I got a good therapist I could recommend you to. Maybe some good books that you can look into, stuff like that. Because, yeah, I guess some of you might be taking on the role of being the therapist friend, and it's getting really draining. So you got to set some boundaries with people. And that's okay, you know, shit. They'll learn, like, okay, my friend is my friend and not my therapist. And, you know, it's a fine line, you know, to kind of walk there. But, you know, you want to be there for your friends, you want to be supportive, but at the same time, you don't want to be an emotional dumping ground, because that's not what friendship is about. I don't care who the fuck says it is. They're lying, and they're probably emotionally manipulative. So yeah, some of you could have had a history, maybe dealing with some emotionally manipulative people in your life, okay? You always got a motherfucking sob story or some shit. Like, okay, boo-hoo. Like, you ain't the only one. Like, everybody got a sob story. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, you know, this could also be in you learning how to set these boundaries and whatnot. You're refining the kind of people that are in your circle and whatnot. So it's more quality connections. Some of y'all could be going on like a girls trip or something. Look at this. You got boundaries came through twice in 2 different decks, y'all. The 4th quarter, October, November, December is boundaries. I'm telling you. For some of you, it is going to be a situation with a friend. Okay. This might be very specific. You might go on a trip with a friend who is not financially prepared to go on said trip and is going to be relying on you and or other people in the group to kind of like make their way through this trip, and it's going to piss you the fuck off. It might piss off some other people too. And yeah, you might have a conversation with this person like after the fact. It might not even be a trip. It could be anything where someone is almost expecting you to like pay for their expenses, which is really odd. Why anyone would feel like another adult is obligated to pay their way. But yeah, I'm getting a friend that might be a little entitled. They might feel like, well, everybody else get to go on the trip and I should be able to go on the trip too, even though I can't really afford to go on said trip. So I will say tread lightly. Some of y'all might come back from a friend trip, a vacation or whatever, and y'all might not be friends with somebody no more, okay? Just by the way they were like so unprepared for, whether it's a trip, it could be an event or something you guys are going to. And once again, this person has been pocket watching you, so they think you got it like that. So they literally like went into this knowing good and well they didn't have the resources to pay. But they're like, you know, my friend, she just got a new job. She just got a promotion, whoop-de-woo. So, you know, I'm good. Like that kind of energy. And I'm just like, you know, and I get it. Friends or whatever, but entitled much. So yeah, you might be letting the motherfucker know like, no, this isn't what you thought it was, boo. Okay, so some of you could definitely be setting those boundaries there with someone, whether it's a friend, whether it is a significant other, a family member, a coworker. It don't matter who is with, okay? But look, you got that coming through twice from 2 different decks, Cancer. You better get them boundaries in check, baby, okay? There's a book literally called Boundaries. Go check it out. You know, that might be a good read for you. But yeah, you know, you guys, you got this. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this reading here, Cancer. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.